In this video, we are going to talk about the story cards and the comparison of story cards with requirement documents. So why to write the story cards and hold all these conversations? Why not just continue to write requirement documents or use cases? So user stories offer a number of advantages over alternative approaches. And now some of the reasons can be user stories give more emphasis on verbal communication rather than written communication. And generally we express more in case of verbal communication. When it comes to writing, then we limit our thoughts and we write only those things which we can express in written format. User stories are comprehensible by both the customer as well as the developer. So both sides are aware of what is there in the user stories. The user stories are the right size for planning. The user stories work for iterative development. And also the user stories encourage differing details until you have the best understanding about what you are going to have about and what you really need. So user stories shift emphasis towards taking and away from writing important decisions and which are not captured in documents that are unlikely to be read. Instead, important aspects about stories are captured in automated acceptance tests and can be run very frequently. Because user stories are free from technical jargons, as the customer team writes them, they are comprehensible by both the developers as well as the customer team. Each user story represents a discrete piece of functionality, that is, something a user would be likely to do in a single setting. So this makes user stories appropriate as a planning tool. An iterative process is one that makes progress through successive refinement. A development team takes a first cut at a system, knowing it is incomplete or weak in some areas, perhaps maybe in many areas. They then successively refine those areas until the product is satisfactory. With each iteration, the software is improved through the addition up to a greater details. Stories work well for iterative development because it is also possible to iterate over other stories. So for a feature that you want eventually, but that is not important right now, you can first write a large story or an epic. When you are ready to add that story into the system, you can refine it by ripping up the epic and replacing it with smaller stories that will be easier to work with. It is this ability to iterate over a story set that allows stories to encourage the differing of details. Now, differing detail is important because it allows us to not spend much time thinking about a new feature until we are positive about that feature and until we are not very much sure about that the feature is needed. Now, stories discourage us from pretending that we can know and write everything in advance. Instead, they encourage a process whereby software is iteratively refined based on discussions between the customer team and the developers. So this is how we can say that story cards are a more easier way to express the requirements from the client side compared to requirement document.